First, we're going to look at this first term, b squared. Okay? So what times what equals b squared? B times b. So you can see here we're going to eventually distribute that b to that b, and we'd have b squared. So we're done with that. We don't even have to pay attention to that term at all anymore. We're going to skip over the 8b. We're going to skip the middle term, and we're going to look directly at this last term here, which is a positive 7. Okay, and we're going to think what times what? Hi. What times what is 7? And so I'm going to start with 1. I always start with 1. 1 and 7, those multiply to give us 7. If you go to 2 or 3 or anything like that, none of those can be multiplied by anything to give you 7. So we're done here. You also then want to make sure that both of these add up to give us the middle term. So now we're going to involve the middle term. And we're going to ask, do they add to the middle term? And the answer is, yeah. 1 plus 7 equals 8. So here we go. In one of the groups of parentheses, we're going to have a 1. And in the other group, we're going to have a 7. And that's your answer. We'll check it in a minute. It does not matter, by the way, if you were to put the 7 in the first group and the 1 in the second group. That's fine. Same thing. Okay. So let's go through this to check our work. We already did b times b to give us b squared. So now we would distribute this b to the 7, and we would have plus 7b. Now we're done distributing that b, so we're going to move on. We're going to distribute this 1. 1 times b plus 1b. And then positive 1 times positive 7, which is positive 7. Okay? And now, finally, we would combine these two terms in the middle. And this is what I meant when they have to add up to the middle term. Here, we're going to end up adding both of these. So what do those add up to? They add up to our 8b in the middle. And we know, though, that this down here is the same thing as what we started with in the beginning. Okay? So here, I'll make it a little better organized. We just checked our work, and those equal that. But this is your answer right here with a cloud around it. That is that factored. Okay, let's try the second one, number 3. We're going to create 2 sets of parentheses again. We're going to have m times m will give us this m squared. Okay, next we need to think of the factors. We're going to skip this positive 1n. We're going to think of what are the factors of negative 90. What times what equals negative 90? So again, you can just start out with 1. 1 times 90, but one of these has to be negative because they're going to multiply to give us a negative. So if we put the negative there, those multiply to give us 90. Okay. Also 1, positive 1, and negative 90. Okay. We can move on to 2. 2 times 45, or negative 2 times positive 45, and then 2 times negative 45. 3 and 30, or negative 3 and 30, and positive 3 and negative 30. What else? 9 and 10, negative 9 and positive 10, and also positive 9 and negative 10. Okay, let's stop. We've done a lot of factors. We just want to see which of these pairs adds up to give us the middle term. Okay, so we're just going to add all these, and we're going to see which of those added gives us positive 1. Okay, so here we have 89 Yeah, negative 89. Okay, we're over those. These are not good. This is going to be 43. Sorry, my pen is all messed up. 43 and negative 43. So these are not correct. This is going to be 27, negative 27. Here, this adds up to be 1. Negative 9 plus 10. So one of these we put negative 9. This one we put plus 10. And that's our answer. Not too bad. If you want to check your work, again, you can distribute and you get m squared, distribute and you get plus 10m, distribute the negative 9 and you get negative 9m, and again this is where they add up to give us our 1m, and then negative 9 times 10, which is negative 90. So we're good. We have an m squared plus 1m minus 90, and so we were correct in our factoring. All right, you guys, that's it. Go crush it. Bye.